fights because of the Dairoff Esmeralda relationship in lane. Kenji might be able to get to the turtle fight sooner, or Flap will have to sacrifice some lane control just so he can join in the turtle fights when it's up near his lane.
Oh, Demon Kite using that Cyclone Eye, getting out of trouble.
Oh no.
Oh no, but here comes Bren.
Here comes Aqua though.
Aqua answering back with a stun, saving Demon Kite.
Yep, Aqua with a burst damage.
Oh! Light hooks Joy Boy as he was recalling. That's some instinct right there.
Yep, almost got him as well. If Aqua had his second skill, his stun, could have gotten that first blood. You know, things happen for a reason, and now Turtle is up for the taking.
Yeah, both junglers, though, are still focusing on that purple buff. You can see Light in the map trying to disrupt the flow there of Saksha. Oh! But first blood off screen.
The punish. He sensed it, he saw it. The tank for RSG not available, out of commission for now. Demon Kite spotting the turtle, started already by Bren Esports. Goes for his rock Ursa. Kenji in the perimeter. 2v2 situation here. Light. Look at how fast this Franco is, man. He's here. Cyclone Eye in. Who's he gonna get with the hook?
Boy.
Flap looking low. Kenji gonna punch him. Falling Star Moon already. Sasha secures it. But Dairoff. That's one down. Two down. Joy Boy and Flap.
Saksha.
Go for the nap. And that's gonna be Demon Kite taken out by Saksha in the back line. Very messy first 3 minutes.
Yeah, Turtle goes to the hands of Bren Esports, but I'm loving the trades out of this team. RSG knows they have the damage to make an immediate pick-off, but Bren Esports, they knew how to position well, and they knew how to counter the objectives of RSG. The moment the abilities came down, they went in for the counter go.
Yeah, look at that. Light was even able to land the hook to Joy Boy, but great call by Saksha to not give up on the play. And even Few was able to land an Abyssal Arrow to disrupt Light a bit. Great trade by both teams. Pretty even result. After that, still dead level, 3 minutes and 31 seconds in.
This whole time, though, these gold laners have been chilling, right? Super Marco and Kosei, call it a deadlock, but now that Light has joined the gold laner, the answer by Bren Esports, yeah, let's have Few here as well, and Joy Boy get that Y-Bush.
Yeah, and this is such a great early game for Bren Esports. Saksha getting the first 2 kills, so 100% off the kill gold coming in from Bren Esports means he's going to be able to clear this jungle faster. And faster objectives in the lane means a faster power spike. And this is what Bren Esports want. They already hold around, I mean, it's not even a big gold lead at this point. It even just got transferred to RSG.
Gentlemen, there's something I want to point out, though. Did you guys notice that right after that first turtle fight, both tanks already had their ultimates? So this is what we're seeing with this new patch, but let's see. Okay, Few.
Oh, a dodge, but the answer back.
Ooh.
A flicker and a full combo from Aqua, clapping Few.
Man, you really can't just stand, or maybe you don't have a choice. You just stand there because of the amount of CC RSG has. But Reptar, I believe you were saying a great point before that fight happened.
Yeah, the passive experience that roamers get with the roam boots has been doubled. So maybe now that's a timer that pro players are looking at to actually delay the first turtle a bit. So by the time the first turtle is down, they have their ultimates for their tanks, meaning that they can increase their chance of going for that counter punish.
To be fair, the turtle was not taken the minute it came out, the second it came out.
Yeah,
I think
delayed
we were about 2:30, 2:45 until,
yeah,
and it was the perfect timing. So again, as roam players, as position 5 players, Joy Boy and Light, they played around that, and so far, both teams understand the pacing, they understand the tempo. This time around, RSG takes the second turtle, given that the bottom lane rotation from Saksha didn't result to much. So Demon Kite got a little room to breathe. Let's look at the items here and what the XP game is looking like.
Yep, and looking at the items right now, just gotta say that Super Marco putting in that steel leg plates early. I'm not even sure on why he did that, but maybe it's just to mitigate a little bit of the burst damage coming in from Wesker, because looking at how Kosei played that last gank on him, he was more than capable of going in for flicker plays.
Yeah, steel leg plates, our first pair of pants in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
And it gives 45 physical defense. And I agree with you there, Womi. That's probably just to survive the potential burst that can be dished out by the Beatrix if he decides to go for Wesker, and even the burst from the sniper hit. And you can see there, he's actually, I'm not sure if it's a Blade of Despair or for a Malefic Roar that he's going for next, because, oh, there, it is a BOD. So there you have it. BODs for the 2 marksmen picked up, but there's a little bit of a defense bonus there for Super Marco.
I think it's really important to have that balance out, especially
Yeah.
with him. They really want to get those kills down the gold lane just to give Kosei a better laning phase. He didn't even have to lane.
Caught the tip of that engagement. What happened? I mean, Kosei did have to give up that tier 1 down. Down bottom, but Few may have walked into a bush he was not ready for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet Few's thinking, man, I should have built those pants.
Oh no, here comes Demon Kite and Kenji jumping on the flap. There's a Way of the Dragon on to Demon Kite. Another save with the Iron Hook. And the Tempest of Blades used to retreat. Close call.
Great micro coming in from Saksha, dodging the stun coming out from Eudora with the Tempest of Blades, but that burns a lot of ultimates, and they're going to give away this turtle going to the hands of RSG this time around. Entering mid-game, this game is pretty much quite silent compared to other games. Like, I feel like this is a slower pace game with a lot of, even with a lot of crowd control in hand.
Which will eventually, again, benefit Bren Esports despite RSG getting the first, I'd say, significant gold gain in this game. 7 minutes, 30 seconds in. About 1,000 gold ahead. Kosei now picks up the Malefic Roar relatively early.
Yeah, that's really important for the side of RSG.
Way of the Dragon onto the Sylvana's brother. Well, I'm right. Diro goes down. Kenji. Wow, it was a huge rotation, but they couldn't convert.
Yeah, you're right. It is Sylvana's brother. And RSG, they're going to take almost another... Few? Okay. You know, he's going to survive this one. But I feel like RSG is upping the pace right now. They want to force some fights.
The arrow does not hit, but the same with the hook. If the hook hit, which was like 3 inches to the left too far, Few could have gone down. But eventually, because of that skirmish in mid, Bren Esports got the push up top.
Is it just me, or this, because of the nerf to Ling, it really feels like a much slower Ling game? It doesn't feel like the Ling games before this patch. This feels much slower for Ling. Actually, RSG is playing a bit faster than them.
Yeah, and I think... Oh, okay!
Joy Boy gets hooked in! The full-on combo! Kosei finished the job. Yeah, no, I think it is on purpose. I think this is a deliberate way to play Ling. They would not just say, pick Ling, just because. I'm sure they understood. So right now, I think they're doing okay. They're doing great with the pacing.
Yeah.
They just have to avoid things like that.
Yeah, and they have to make sure that when they walk around with everybody missing from the side of RSG, that they try to save their mobility skills for when they get hooked. Because when you get hooked by the Iron Hook, you're not going to survive the burst damage that comes from RSG.
A hook on to Few. He's in trouble, gets bit down by the Bloody Hunt. And it's Pandemonium in Bren Esports' jungle.
Saksa.
But the Tempest of Blades knocking out the Mage. That's 1 for 1 so far. 2 for 1. Kosei 3-0-0. Oh, this is madness. No, this is Saksha trying to steal that purple.
Man, Light baited out Saksha perfectly there with around 150 health left. Popped that conceal, and the lane was already too deep to go back to that fight. They could have won that if we went for the other members instead.
Both skill shots landed. Kenji got hit by the Abyssal Arrow first. Light was able to connect the hook, but Joy Boy was able to find Aqua, something that we mentioned before that they need to do. Just a shame that Saksha couldn't get that kill on Light. It ended up becoming a 2-for-1 trade favoring RSG.
Another hook in. Joy Boy gets out of there. RSG so quick on the take. They're going to go for Lord.
Yeah, this Lord is going to be really fast for RSG. There's no contest. Coming in for Bren.
Hook in on the flap. The Bloody Hunt gets him. Kosei is swimming in it, man. 4-0-0.
Man, super violent combo coming in from RSG. There is no way anybody on the side of Bren Esports could survive that. The moment you get hit by the Iron Hook, the moment you get stunned, it's the moment you die.
What a debut. Oh, look at that. The damage of the render on Few.
It's the good old RSG SVC, super violent combo. I just thought of that. So thank you for giving me the super violent combo.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And right now, RSG, though, they are being... there's no other words apart from violent. Like, the moment you get one target, it's going to end there.
Oh, man. And Kosei is 4-0-0. This Beatrix has had a hell of a time. One more hook, one more big burst could mean the end for Bren Esports, or could just further the lead to the point where all Bren can do could defend. Bren Esports has to be careful here. even if they get to land an Abyssal Arrow, it'll be way too risky for them to go in. Unless Joyboy can somehow miraculously get all the way to Aqua, kick him, and then if Bren can take him down, maybe they can win. But as long as this Eudora survives and is alive, Bren Esports will have an incredibly difficult time.
That's step one in a long list of things that Bren Esports has to do. Find the Eudora, and then even if you do, right, even if Joyboy does, it usually ends up in a 1-for-1. Eudora for the Cho, and then you have Kosei blasting away, and then Kenji punching someone. It's a hard trade to do right now.
Yeah, it's super hard for Bren Esports, and you know, at this point, Joyboy has to divide the sea here. Literally go in the middle of the fight, kick back the carry, and make sure that he tanks enough of the damage for Bren Esports. But another option that Bren Esports could take if they don't want to go for that mission impossible for Joyboy is to just go for the split push and stall as much as possible.
Light catches a point-blank arrow, leading to not much. Bren Esports trying their best to protect this purple. Saksha needs this. Where'd it go? Saksha didn't get it. That's going to be the bite down on to the Cho. Joyboy bites it, flickering on, and the blast from the Biru's passion. Eating a face full of lead, flap falls.
Man.
2 for none.
The damage coming in from RSG is just too much to take for Bren Esports.
Oh.
Oh
Whoa,
my god.
Light! Saksha didn't even get his purple, now his orange.
That is just so sad.
Oh, Light is fishing for buffs at this point. That is just, that's dirty.
Yeah, and with a 7.6k gold lead, RSG is definitely taking good control over this game. We're 13 minutes in, and the next Lord is already a Luminous Lord, and they might even secure it without contest.
Light just swiped that orange buff, man. He did it with intent. Even if the buff went down, something tells me he would have caught Saksha.
Yeah, Bren Esports tried to go light nose wiping, but Light was not having any of it. It's like, nope, that's mine.
Bren Esports couldn't go for the Dora play as well, because the moment they enter the wrong bush or explore the wrong bush, they're going to get bursted down.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And this is what we were mentioning in the draft earlier. This could end pretty quickly and badly for Bren. It's not quick, but it is going badly for Bren. Let's see if they can turn things around.
It's deliberate. Lord here at less than half health. This is
another
bucket and a bite down. Joyboy bites it, but there's a lot of burst. Oh, the answer back. A face full of Wesker. They do take out Light on the way, but it's a 4-4-1. Make that a 5-for-1. RSG wiping out Bren Esports. It's a 3K for clutch time, Kenji. They go straight for the top lane inhibitor, and they are going to go for the finish.
Man, this game is just a testament on how RSG plays. They played this clean, and they got this win with great rotations from the early game towards the late game. Didn't even